Hey guys, Miles here, Point Control. I just want to talk about the FCUs, charging them, and adjusting them. There were a few issues with it, how the strap works. Basically, we'll cover that first. When you get it, it's going to look something like this. You'll see a little loop here. And the reason is you don't just pull on this to adjust it. If you do that, it's not that type of buckle. It's going to break, as happened to two individuals. So what you want to do is, if you want to make it smaller, you just make sure there's a loop there, pull on the loop, or correction, if you want to make it bigger, and just pull it out. If you want to make this tighter, if you just pull on this, it's going to break because it's locked on itself. What you want to do is you just want to just grab this and then just pull the top portion through very gently. And keep pulling the back, keep pulling it through, just like that. And it doesn't take much. Doesn't take much. Now, for me, I have to make it bigger, so I'll pull it a little bit. Pull this side out. Get it close, try it on. Okay, it's a little tight. I can pull it out a little bit since I have the loop. All right, now it's a good fit here. But since there's a loop, I can now just pull that just to tighten it up. But again, if I were just to try to tighten it like that, it would break. So that's all there is to it. Once you do that, you know, I ship it with a little bit extra. You can just go ahead and take a scissors, just cut off any extra. And then it's nylon, so you can just give a little quick flame so it doesn't unravel. And there you go. And that's it. Should be loose, should be snug, but not tight. I mean, you can see it's hardly even stretching. Otherwise, your finger's going to go numb. And that's all there is to that. Now, charging. Okay, I want to talk a little about the charger. It's pretty simple. It is an intelligent charger. It monitors the voltage. First thing I want you to do, though, is plug it in and ensure the red light does not go on. If the red light goes on, that means it's bad. We did have one that did that. I think it was Hilo Guy. And that means it's bad. Immediately unplug it, throw it away, and I will get you a new one. But essentially what we do is to charge these, you just plug it in. You'll see the battery, the light is not on. Once we plug it in, the light will go on. And you can see this battery, this is almost charged because it's flashing. When it starts flashing, it's telling you that it's almost fully charged. It'll eventually go out. So when the light goes out, that means the battery is fully charged. We'll plug this one in, and this one's actually, these are both almost fully charged, and so it's flashing again. You can plug them both in together, and it's steady now because it's charging them both. And that's it. When the light goes out, they're charged. What I do have, though, is these great little things I just picked up, and I think I'm going to make them available because they're really handy. Number one, first thing you can do is just plug the batteries into it, and it's going to tell you how much voltage they have. These are at 4.1. They're fully charged. You can take one out. That one's at 4.10. This one's at 4.12. So that's kind of a nice little thing. Just plug it in. Oh, my batteries need charging. Also, what this does is it monitors how many milliamps it's charging it at. It's charging at 110 milliamps. Now it's dropping down because it's almost fully charged. And it'll also tell you how much charge total to put into it in milliamps. So these are 150 milliamp batteries. If it starts only putting 30 milliamps in and the charge goes out and you're not getting much time out of it, it's telling you your battery is starting to crap out on you. They're usually good for a few hundred charges, then you have to replace it. And you can replace these. I'll show you that in another video. But that's it. And this is a great little thing. You can plug it in. There's this one, as well as this one, which has a dual port, which should be more handy when we do the. If I might go to a two of these chargers with one end on them. But basically, does the same thing. It tells you what it's charging at. It's clicking on and off because it's almost fully charged. It turns off while it's monitoring the voltage. But this one, you have to plug it in for it to monitor it. You have to plug it in first. You can tell us this one says 4 volts. There's a discrepancy between them. But if I were just to plug this in, it won't work unless I trip it with this. Put it in the right way here. Now I can unplug it, and it'll tell me the voltage of the battery. It has two outputs also. I'm gonna make these available. I think they're like $12 a piece. I'll put them on the website for. But they're really handy. You can use them for a lot of their other things also. This one is especially nice again because it gives you the charge rate. You know, saying here we're at this is at 5.7 volts. It's obviously it's not charging at all, but it gives you the charge rate. But more importantly, how long it's been charging and how much power actually put into the battery. All right, so that's it. That's it for charging. Please use the provided lithium polymer safe battery. It's a flame-proof battery because these are LiPo batteries, and if the charger goes bad, you know they can get really hot and they could cause a fire. They could even catch on fire, as with all LiPo batteries, as some cell phone manufacturers have found out. So please do not charge. Do always leave them. Do not leave them unattended when you're charging them, as well as charge them and store them in a LiPo safe bag. And you should have the LiPo safe bag pretty close even when you're using them because you never know what's going to happen. But that's it. Thank you very much.